If you're squeamish, look away now. This is your bed. No, it is. Your bed right now, as you're laying it, has up to 10 million dust mites. That's what they look like. They're creepy crawling around. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, but it's true. Folks, I just said we need to clean the unseen, and this is a company and a product that's been doing that now for the past couple of years on HSN, with nearly 30,000 sold. This is called the Raycop. It was created by a world-famous immunologist who said there's gotta be a better way to help folks at home who are struggling with the effects of dust mites, which is what we just saw on that video. You get into bed, it's true, you sneeze, you've got the sniffles. For many of us, allergens are a big, big problem. Now, whilst this is not a cure, what this is gonna do, using extraordinary technology, it's going to help to not only suck up and disrupt all of those dust mites and microorganisms, it's also going to sanitize. We're gonna show you how this works. We're gonna tell you all about the amazing technology that is in here and how it's gonna work for you. I just turned this one on for a second so you can start to see the movement, the motion, and the amazing power that this has. But Raycop have created a product in a day and an age which is now more important than it has ever been. We talk about sanitizing. We talk about making sure that the surfaces in our home, the softer surfaces, our sheets, our mattress, our chair, recliner, sofa, making sure that they are as hygienic and as sanitized as possible, and this product is gonna help to do that. Well, in the past 2 years, it has never been at the price that you're seeing on the screen. It's the lowest price we've found, and if you search and shop around, I think you'll be shocked and stunned at how truly discounted this is. For one day and one day only, it's at $129.99. We're gonna pay to ship it to you, and it is on 3 flex pay as well of under $44. If you've seen this on the network and you haven't yet taken the plunge, tonight is your night to do it. That is for absolute sure. There's a lot to get to and a lot to share with you and a lot to talk about. So let's get started. Our home BFF and Raycop ambassador from the very, very beginning, the lovely Alexandra Baker is here joining us live from her home. And Alexandra, it's been a long time coming. I'm thrilled to see you, and I'm thrilled that Raycop is finally our best buy of the day.
Finally, what an exciting day this is going to be. Thank you, Adam. Welcome to my home. We are in my bedroom, and I'm just so happy because this is the solution that you have been looking for. If you suffer from allergies, if you or your family members have itchy eyes, watery nose, you find yourself coughing in the middle of the night a lot, you or your family members, you know if you're allergic to airborne allergies, this is the solution for you. It will get to the root of the problem. It just so happens that along the way, we discovered that because of the ultraviolet light, the 6-inch wide ultraviolet light that is on this unit, is sanitizing. So now you're not just cleaning in this day and age when it's so important to sanitize. That's what Raycop does. Now it's got a nice long lead cord. This is an appliance. This is unlike anything that you have seen before. It's got a nice long lead cord. You plug it in, the red light will be on, and then you press 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, it turns green, and then blue, and it's on. Now, it doesn't matter if you're working on a bed that's already made. This is very important. I want you to grab your Raycop anytime. I want you to pass it right there over the pillows. If you give it a nice slow pass, back and forth, a nice slow pass, let that, you see this ultraviolet light, see how wide that is underneath? In a few moments, I'm going to actually show you that light. But what it's doing is it's getting to the dust mites. The dust mites are the creepy crawlies. Upwards of 10 million dust mites are in your bed and in your pillows, and they are wreaking havoc on your allergies. But we also are sanitizing our textiles. So whether I'm using this on a pillow, you can see that. You can see how upwards of 10 million dust mites, this is what the Environmental Protection Agency estimates, is in your bed. And you want to not only destroy them, you want to change their DNA, you want to affect their unhatched eggs, and we want to pull out their carcasses, their fecal matter. These are real things that we're talking about. Those dust mites are really the big culprits to your allergies. But that ultraviolet light is simultaneously sanitizing your textiles. And right now, I don't know about you, but that is so important because I want you to have that peace of mind. Don't you agree, Adam?
No, for sure, Alexandra. I mean, really, this has been a compelling product since it launched for all the above reasons, but now more than ever. Incidentally, it weighs 4 pounds, so it's incredibly lightweight, cleverly designed, easy to use. You can't get it wrong. I want to, in fact, look, I'm going to turn this on for a second so you can see some of the power. A lot of people always want to know how this works, and I'm going to ask Alexandra, because as Alexandra was doing that on her sheets and on her pillowcases, it wasn't sucking up the pillowcase, right? It's calibrated in such a way that it's the perfect suction power. So it's disrupting and helping to eliminate and destroy the dust mites and then sucking them up. That's the way this works. Alexandra, a couple of things. Tell us about how it is calibrated, and also, if you wouldn't mind sharing with us, because there's a lot of people who will watch this and say, no, 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 I just washed my sheets this morning. My sheets are brand new, fresh, out of the washer and dryer. There's no way I've got dust mites on them. What would you say to them?
Oh, that's okay, because as long as you are alive and you are shedding dead skin cells, you're shedding those dead skin cells, and they are landing on everything around you. Now with Raycop, it doesn't matter if you're passing Raycop on decorative pillows, because you probably would not launder a pillow like this. My daughter sleeps with this huge stuffed animal. Go ahead and pass this over the stuffed animal, especially if you hear your kids coughing in the middle of the night. It doesn't matter how much you're laundering, because as long as you're shedding dead skin cells, your Raycop is going to pull out all of that debris. And when I talk about debris, let's take a look at what that looks like. So just in my passing back and forth in a few minutes, this is a clean dust cup. Right. And I'm going to explain, this is a clean dust cup, but this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And this is a pretty bright, light white house, right?
Yep.
And it fills up so quickly. So this is what is really bothering you. And that's what you want to clean. And this already looked like it was pretty clean. Don't you think for the show I put a fresh set of sheets on the bed?
Of course.
So this is pulling down, deep down, in through the mattress, into the mattress pad, even the mattress itself. Now, one of the exciting things going on right now with Raycop is that right now you are going to be able to receive this well, if you choose to, you can get this lovely stand, and it's also going to include an additional dust cup. This is one of 2 filters. The other filter is your HEPA filter. Critically important. This is what they use in the hospitals, and this is pulling in those microorganisms that are as tiny as 0.3 microns. One strand of hair is about 100 microns. So if you have had your Raycop since we started in January of 2018, it is time to change your HEPA filter. And in this kit, you get the stand. Isn't this elegant? I want you to have the stand because I want you to keep your Raycop out and use it often, right, especially needing to sanitize in this day and age.
And we have the stand available with, of course, the extra dust box and with your extra filter. It's $34.95. Fabulous value, again, for anybody picking up the Raycop, or if you already have one, it certainly makes sense to grab that. Only a couple thousand available for the entire day. We've had our Raycop for over 1.5 years. My good friend Amy Morrison, host of the Beauty Report, has had hers for a little over a year now. We were doing a Friday night show together, and Alexandra was on, and she was talking about it, and she was talking about, you know, for those of us that struggle with allergies and the sniffles, we don't realize how much it's linked to things that might be creepy crawling in our bed, like the dust mites. You know, if we're sensitive to that, if we're more hypersensitive to that, this is really gonna help to create a solution, right, by helping to get rid of the cause. But on top of that, today more than ever, we need to make sure that those surfaces that we're living on, that we're lounging on, that we're sleeping on, that our pets are on, are as hygienic and as sanitized as possible. So you've got to understand, with the powerful UV lamp that's built into here, we are helping to get rid. For the first time ever, I think I've ever done this, I didn't even put all my notes on my special card. I just printed these out because there's so many important things. The HEPA filter captures 99.97% of dust mite matter, dirt, pollen, and pet dander, as small as 0.3 microns that settle on fabric surfaces, calibrated to effectively eliminate more than 99% of E. coli and staph in a few seconds. In a single test with the Raycop vacuum, it was shown it's effective at vacuuming allergens through the top layer of fabric, can eliminate 99.9% of influenza A virus when exposed to the UV light for 5 seconds. As we said at the beginning, Alexandra, we're helping to clean the unseen. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
The dust mites are translucent and we cannot see them with our eyes. So here is how this works. Number one, that ultraviolet light. This is, oh, can you even see? Let's see. I'm going to cover up. Are you seeing that ultraviolet light?
I see it.
Yes, that's 6 inches wide. That's a very large ultraviolet light. In fact, a very strong spectrum of ultraviolet. Ultraviolet C, a very strong spectrum of ultraviolet light. That's number one. Number two, it has the pulsating pads. How do we know they're pulsating? Take a look at all that, because we need to actually pull. Can you see how it's bouncing around?
Yeah.
We need to actually shake their little claws and other debris away from the textiles. Now, this is powerful cyclonic action. You see that circle, that wind motion that is being made? So this is perfectly calibrated so that it's not pulling up the textiles, but it's pulling deep down below all of those textiles. And I have a special new little demonstration I'd like to show you. Right here, we have some particulates. It's basically baby powder. It looks like a baby changing table.
Right.
But you can see all those particulates. And this is a little bit thicker than just a regular set of sheets. It's actually 2-ply. I am going to pass the Raycop. And notice how when I had it lifted, the light was off? That's because when it's actually on there, that light comes on. I'm passing Raycop back and forth just a few seconds because I'm trying to demonstrate to you that even though it's not pulling up the textiles, you can see that it's a very powerful calibrated suction. This is not a regular vacuum, it's an ultraviolet vacuum. And then you can see, wow, the path of cleaning that was done by using Raycop and how powerful it is. Remember, the stand and the dust cup, the larger dust cup, and that HEPA filter are a little extra kit that you can get. But I'll tell you what, when I'm in my home, everybody's coming in that family room door and everything is so dirty here, you want to be able to get to cleaning right away. My husband just showed me this. He's behind the camera right now. Allergen covers, what is that all about? If you pull in all that debris, now the debris, you're sleeping next to it and you're wondering why you're waking up the next morning with those swollen eyes. You don't need an allergen cover, maybe when you travel to a hotel, but I would rather get to the root of the problem. This is the solution. And then try finding the chemical sprays.
Right.
If you think people sitting down and you're gonna spray everything, chemical is bad and you cannot find it right now. So what are you doing when they come inside and they plop down on your surfaces? What you need to do is pull out your Raycop, press that button, 1, 2, 3, press it again. And now, pet hair. If you have the dander, if you have the dust, well, you definitely have the dust mites. Everybody has the dust mites. Not everybody is so sensitive to the dust mites. And not everything that we share with you is for everyone. But I think that everyone is caring about sanitizing and keeping a home very clean and sanitized.
We're going to answer some questions for sure. I do want to let everybody know we're already halfway through this presentation. After 2 amazing years, it's the first ever Today's Special with Raycop, so it's the lowest price we've found by far. And we invite you to shop and search and compare. I did some looking beforehand. I was finding it at $189, $179, over $190. So this is a fantastic value. Not only are we down to $129, we're also going to pay the shipping and handling, which is another $12 saving. And of course, we've got the added advantage of FlexPay. Oh, before I forget, the balloons, because our birthday month is in full swing. If you apply for the HSN credit card, a new offer just started, $40 off. Now that's big. If you apply for the HSN credit card and you get approved, you can take $40 off. You could take $40 off our today's special. Now that would be exciting. Now you're getting it for well under $100. So certainly call us on 1-800-695-1418. So a couple things. First of all, Alexandra just showed you. I just want to reiterate, because you'll perhaps be the only one to see this today. They brought in for the first time ever an extra filter, dust cup and stand. Now the filter lasts about a year or so, so it's good to replace it. I love this stand. The reason why it's good is it's a place to keep it, a place to put it, a place where it's easily accessible. It's only $34.95 and there's only a couple thousand for the entire country. So that will, look guys, to give you some example, I'll say it like this. I have 20,000 today's specials, 20,000 of them. I have 2,000 of the stands. So I'm not selling out of the today's special tonight, but certainly this stand will probably go very quickly. So with that being said, Alexandra, some of the quick fire questions that we often get asked, and we are getting asked tonight. How often do I have to do this? How long do I have to spend going over that surface? And how do I change and empty the dust cup that we're showcasing?
What I would do is I would do this at least twice a week. It's just minutes to actually take a pass. I want you to think about how often or how would you be cleaning this chair. So if you have a chair or your bed or your favorite pillow, passing Raycop on your upholstered fabrics, maybe once a week at the minimum, twice a week is even better. But because you now would be able, if you can, with the stand, now you can just leave it in the room, and I would give it just a pass, because otherwise, when is this going to be cleaned? When the steamer man comes? So I hope that answers your question. Twice would be ideal. If you want to do it more, do it more.
Great answer, and I appreciate that. One of the things you have to know about Raycop is they've created a machine that's very easy to use. It's one button touch control, 4 pounds in the hand, and it is easy to use. In our final 9 or 10 minutes, we'd love to send you one so you've got it at home. You know, we started with that video, and let's play it again, Sam, because really, in our bed tonight, you're probably cozy in bed as we speak. I don't want to upset you, but look what's in bed with you. Other than your husband, we've got all of these things crawling around. I know it makes you start itching. I'm getting itchy just looking at them, but they're there. They're feeding off our dead skin cells. Now, look. It's better if we help get rid of them, and that's what this product helps to do. Developed by a world-class immunologist, it's a product that already has on hsn.com 130 reviews, 4- and 5-star reviews across the board. I mean, Alexandra, after so many months and after so many presentations, it's wonderful to see that people are realizing the benefits of what Raycop can do and enjoying the benefits, I should say.
Yes, they are enjoying the benefits. You know, this is one of those items that because the dust cup is filling up so quickly right before your eyes, it's a little unsettling, because you're thinking, I think my home is clean and I know I already vacuumed, and why do I need this extra, you know, appliance in my home? But right now, collectively as a country, maybe even the world, we are hypersensitive to the fact that we need to sanitize. When I have an appliance in my home that is killing 99.97% of influenza A. I mean, I know people that get very sick with that. Influenza A, staph, E. coli, other bacteria and germs. I can just pass this over my pillows that I wouldn't want to necessarily put in the washing machine. And then I know that I'm doing all that I can for my family to have that peace of mind. I'm just passing this right over the sofa very easily. That UV light is on. This is critical. To have this UV light on, pass it right over it. And then when I turn this off, that was a very clean cup when I started. You don't even have to set anything up. You just pull this out. You just pull this cup out. Wow. Just
oh my gosh.
Seconds. And that's not too bad, but that was like right there. And then I just take a little bowl of water and I can just rinse this under the sink. I just rinse it and let it air dry. And then I pop in my new or my alternate filter. Or I just let it dry. It'll dry like in 90 minutes, 2 hours, and then pop it back in and keep going. And remember, the HEPA filter, this is what we find in hospitals. You remember, this is an allergen product, and that is why it is housed with a HEPA filter. And that HEPA filter is going to pull in those microorganisms as tiny as 0.3. It's peace of mind for yourself. If you or a loved one or maybe a parent has a compromised immune system, you absolutely want to be able to have that HEPA filter to really purify and clean your home properly.
And it really gives you that trifecta of helping to combat against these issues. And, you know, like I highlighted here, so many important statements to reiterate. Again, can eliminate 99.9% of influenza A virus when exposed to the UV light for just 5 seconds. In a single test with the Raycop Light vacuum, it was shown it's effective at vacuuming allergens through the top layer of fabric. It's an amazing product that 5-10 years ago, we didn't even have the option of buying or purchasing. Developed to help solve this problem. We talk about being clean, we talk about vacuuming, we talk about protecting ourselves today more than ever. This takes it that next step further. Unbelievable benefits. And let's say it as it is. Once you buy it, you've got it. Once you own this, it's not the kind of product where, you know, you're gonna change to the next model next year or the year after. Once you've got one, and you'll have it probably forever and a day, but it's an important one to consider. I mean, Alexandra, the research that's been done into this, the efficacy of what this can help provide it's astonishing when you start analyzing it.
It really is. Now, this was created by an immunologist, and he's the physician that you go to when you are suffering from allergies. And he wanted to be able to get to the root of the problem and create a solution for his patients, because he was realizing so many were suffering from airborne allergens and other allergens like the dust mites. He definitively found that the dust mites were a culprit. I like to pass this over the pet bed. That's a big deal, to pass this right over the pet bed. They too can be allergic or have issues. Plus, you're removing all that excess dander that's probably bothering you already. It's a big deal for me to be able to pass this right over the sofa. This is 3 recliners that we've got together. The family plops right here and watches television, and you can see in real time, I just pass this back and forth, how easily this works. Just like an iron, lightweight, about 4 pounds. But to know that that ultraviolet light is doing what it needs to do to kill those viruses, to kill all of that bacteria, to know that it's really cleaning and purifying, that is a big deal for me. And then when I stop it and I open that dust cup, oh my gosh. Now there's a little more pet hair.
Right.
But look at this.
Right.
Now take a look at this home. Now, I kind of like keeping a pretty clean home, not just because you were coming over, but most of the time it's relatively clean, unless I throw some covers on top. You know, I'll throw some covers. Let me tell you something. I did not pass Raycop over this, and this is what it pulled up.
Wow.
What are you missing? Vacuuming alone is not enough. You need to clean the unseen.
Yes.
We need to get down, get down deep, and we've got to be using it with that ultraviolet light. This is what they sell. They sell this.
Oh, I'm glad you're showing this. I'm glad you're showing this, Alexandra, because this is really the other options out there, right?
I always think it's so funny. I just showed you a 6-inch wide ultraviolet light, right? This one, what am I supposed to do with this? Is this for the keyboard? You want me to pass this over a king-size bed, which would take you 3 minutes with the Raycop. You want me to pass this over the bed, and then what? Everything is still inside. I want you to pull it out. Remember that suction and the power that you receive when you're using your Raycop light. That's why everyone loves this so much.
Well, we are down to our final 3 minutes, and honestly, I feel like we've just scratched the surface. There is so much to get to and so much to talk about. Today is the best day of the year and ever to buy this product. In the time it's been on HSN, it is the lowest price we've ever had and the lowest price we've found. If you shop it and search it online, you'll see the average price is between $189, so $190. So really significant savings at $130. Again, another $12 saving with the free shipping. We've got the 3 flex pay. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee as well on HSN. Quick tidbit, you know I mentioned this stand. You get the extra filter in the dust box. Out of all the people that have bought the Today's Special, 95% of them have bought the stand. And I only say that to you because for us late night owls that are tuning in, the stand will be sold out in the early hours of the morning. You are the only one that will be able to get the stand. I like the stand because it's a convenient place to put it with easy access. I think it's well worth the $34 and change. And remember, you get the extra HEPA filter and dust cup. So that's gonna keep you going for the next couple of years. That's what's exciting. So that's $34.95 if you want the stand. This is an extremely effective product that can help solve so many conundrums that go on in our home. The dust mites that are in our bed that are there right now. Unless we're taking progressive action to help get rid of them, they're still gonna be crawling around. When you talk about sanitizing with a large, broad, high-powered UV light, we know the power and effectiveness that that can have, especially today when we're all very conscious, hypersensitive about making sure that our home is as clean and as safe as is possible. The surfaces that we live on, that we lay on, that we lounge on, you know, these are areas that can breed so much when it comes to the bad stuff. Clean the unseen is what Alexandra said, and it truly is the case. Alexandra, I'm gonna give you the final minute or so. Let's kind of wrap this up top to toe. It's Raycop, the brand leader, the #1, and we've got the lowest price we've ever had.
You can use it on the mattress. You can use it on the mattress pad. You can even use it on, look, this is pretty decorative, you know, a bedding here. It's not sucking it up. I was so worried about my beautiful leather bags. I'm not as worried anymore. See, I can just pass this, let that hover. See, the light is on. So I can just put this right over my leather bags. I want to put this right over my pillow where my head is going. Your head is in what? The fecal matter, the unhatched egg. I don't mean to alarm you, but I want to help you have that peace of mind for your family. Raycop is helping you clean the unseen. If you suffer from allergies, this is for you. However, if you want to sanitize in this day and age, this is for you. And if you want to remove all of that compared to the clean cup, this is an appliance that has become a must-have for you and your family for that peace of mind.
It's an
What
essential.
an honor to share with you from my home tonight.
Well, Alexandra, it is our pleasure as always. Thank you so much. And we'll check in with you in the next hour for our encore, okay?
Peace of mind. Absolutely, Adam. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you, Alexandra, our home BFF here on HSN. Thank you for all of your orders and your calls. It's an interesting discovery, a new discovery, something that's never been more relevant or important. It could be the reason why you get into bed and you suddenly start to sneeze, or you have the itchy eyes, or you can have a cough. A lot of us struggle with allergens. This helps to get rid of the allergens that are living, as it were, and floating, become airborne from all of our surfaces. Well, coming up at the end of this hour, we're gonna tackle also the issue of the unknown when it comes to in the air. This is our Live Pure, this day only. It's our lowest price, a real HEPA filter. And I promise to bore you to tears with why that's so important. Don't agree with me, Daniel. Daniel agreeing that I'm gonna bore you to tears. He's right though, but I get very passionate about it. It's really important to have a real HEPA purifier because that's what is helping to filter the air and get the bad stuff out of the air. This day only pricing is sensational at under $100. And again, FlexPay will get it sent right out to your door. It's one of the best looking units we've ever done. And this has a forever filter, so you don't need to spend any more money on it. Okay, let's say thank goodness that Earth Bright is back at HSN. It's our birthday, but your presence. We are thrilled that Earth Bright is back at long last. It's been too long. Earth Bright is that natural 3-in-1 cleaner, polishing, protecting 3-in-1 from France. It's exclusive to HSN, and for well over a decade, it's been one of our biggest selling, most successful cleaning products ever. We've just brought it back in with a brand new exclusive configuration that is your tub of Earth Bright, but not just a normal tub. Guys, this is gigantic. You can see on the side, it says 66% more. Naturally clean, with the power of clay. You're gonna use the sponge, wet the sponge, and then apply it like that. You're gonna get 1, 2 of the super sponges, 2 of the microfiber cloths, and we're gonna clean all the surfaces. We'll clean the stovetop, we'll clean the sinks, we'll clean the stainless, we'll clean the bathroom, we'll clean the kitchen, we'll clean outside, we'll do the grill. You can clean anything with EarthBrite. 711113. We have our original, our citrus, or our lavender scent. All 3 are fantastic. If you've never tried it, tonight we're gonna tempt you, especially with my dear friend Terry. Tona is standing by. Terry, there is a better way. It's the EarthBrite way.
It sure is, Adam. How you doing tonight?
I'm so thrilled to see you, Terry.
Good.
You're always
good.
so bright and cheery. And honestly, with EarthBrite, you know, the smell is so nice. It makes you smile when you're cleaning.
Absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that because I know we have the lavender, but the lavender is always the first to go because everybody loves it. But they're all fantastic fragrances. And this is an absolutely pure and natural cleaner that is safe for virtually every surface in your home, anywhere in your home, including food prep areas, including, you know, the baby's high chair. Because it's non-toxic, the clay comes from one quarry in France. The way that you use this, you get your sponge wet, you rub it into the cake, and these are all hand-poured, artisanally made clay cakes. You're gonna kind of, you know, make like a little bit of foaminess there, and then go to town. We're working on the oven door here. Now, think about this. When is the last time you were able to clean your oven door without chemicals,
right,
without gloves, without a mask, or opening up all of the windows? It's the clay that very gently cleans and breaks down even the baked on grease. Check this out. And we have a perfect side-by-side here. Clean, not clean. Now that same beautiful clay is, as I mentioned, completely food safe, which means you don't have to worry about using it around the microwave or in the oven because there's no toxic chemicals whatsoever. This is all natural. So even like baked on grime in your baking dishes, your cookware, your pots and pans, just a little bit of, I won't even call it elbow grease because these sponges are absolutely amazing. They've got their own wonderful texture to them that helps to apply the EarthBrite. Look at that.
Wow.
That's the baked on mess. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Going from there to our cookware, I have stainless steel cookware. If you have stainless steel, copper, silver service pieces, maybe you inherited them from grandma, this is the greatest thing. And you mentioned that this is a 3-way product, Adam.
Yeah.
This is cleaning, polishing, and protecting. We're going to show that to you. So here is a baked on, burnt on mess on the stainless steel. I'm going to give it a good scrub with my EarthBrite. Let that sponge get in there, do all the work. And this is what I do at home because, like I said, I've got the stainless steel cookware that sits out on my pot rack. Now I'm going to grab a sponge here. Watch this, you guys. Watch what happens as I give that a wipe, and then look at this sheeting action. Look what's happening here. This is the cleaning, the polishing, and the protecting. It's literally leaving a non-toxic, like a protective film, if you will, that lets the water bead up. What that means is that your pots and pans are going to stay cleaner longer, not just your pots and pans, but all these different surfaces. Now, this, well, the sink actually could use a good scrubbing here. Check out the inside of this sink here because it doesn't look too bad, but watch what happens when I apply the EarthBrite. First of all, we're getting rid of all of that grime.
There's nothing better, Terry.
Yep. Now watch this because we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to give that a rinse.
Yeah.
Now look, now here's where we cleaned. Yeah. Here's where we didn't clean. Here's where we cleaned. Now look at what's happening here. I don't want to get into the light there, but we're getting that sheeting action. See how the water is like just literally sheeting off of there?
Yes.
That's that cleaning, polishing, and protecting with one perfectly natural, non-toxic, safe for cabinets, safe for the granite, safe for the tile, the backsplash, the stovetop, inside the microwave. If you have an electric range and you have those pans, it's safe for all of those different surfaces. We're going to jump on over here because not only is it fantastic for all of these different surfaces in the kitchen, but your tile, your granite. You can even use this on wood floors. It's absolutely incredible. So again, how you use it, get the sponge wet, rub it into that handmade, artisanally poured, beautiful clay cake. That's what it looks like inside. And by the way, a little bit goes a long way.
For sure.
So this 66% bigger tub, Adam, I know you know this, these tubs last forever, even if you use it all over the house. And you can use it outside, you can use it on shutters, you can use it on outdoor patio furniture, vinyl, boats, car tires.
anything.
I mean, absolutely anything. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about EarthBrite, is that it truly is a multi-surface cleaner that cleans, polishes, and protects, leaves behind a beautiful shine, and absolutely, totally non-toxic and safe. So you can use it around your pets, you can use it around your kids, you can use it on the baby high chair, you can literally use this on virtually any surface. Marvelous on the granite. I have to tell you, it's like one of the best things that ever happened to your granite countertops, because you get that, not only the cleaning, but the polishing and the protecting. Your granite actually will feel smoother to the touch after you use that EarthBrite, because you're gonna get that beautiful cleaning, polishing, and protecting. Look at the difference side by side. And the grunge that we got off of there, and then look at that shine.
We have an update,
look at
Terry.
That gorgeous shine. Yeah.
If you want the lavender, we're fewer now than 700 before it's completely sold out. So last call on the soothing, relaxing lavender. We also have our original, or we have the citrus. You know, I take it for granted that everybody knows EarthBrite. I take it for granted that everybody's seen EarthBrite and tried it over the years, but I know that many people tonight have not. It is a remarkable cleaner. It's different, it looks different, it acts different, it seems different, but it's better. Brought in from France exclusively, I mean, it really is an extraordinary cleaner. There's nothing more gentle, but nothing more powerful. It's a natural abrasive that you can use on those glass stovetops. It doesn't matter that you use on your steel, that you'll use outdoors on the grill. You can use it anywhere. The big deal tonight is that you're not getting the normal EarthBrite. You're getting a 66% more tub. It's gigantic. This thing is gonna last you, honestly, for a long time. You're gonna spend less than $20 in cleaner, and it will last and last and last and last and last. You're gonna get 1, 2 of the super scrubby sponges and 2 of the premium microfiber cloths as well. Lavender now, okay, about $4.50 if you want lavender, prefer it's sold out. I have original, and I also have the citrus available as well. You know, the thing is, Terry, we've had EarthBrite at home for all of these years, and we struggle when we run out of it. And I think a lot of us have been longing for it to be back a little more often. I'm just pleased it's here for the birthday month.
Yeah, and especially in this just, you know, massive size. And this is such a great value too. Like you said, getting the tub that's 66% bigger, the giant jumbo sponge, the regular sponge, the 2 microfiber cloths. I mean, that's really an incredible deal. And of course, it's birthday month, so we are all about that. Now, I'm going to do a little demonstration here that might really blow your mind, but we have a piece of wood floor here, crayon, okay, make a little mess with the crayon, and then some permanent marker. Oh no, kids are getting so artistic. Well, you can take a microfiber cloth and you can pretty much get all of that crayon off of there, but it isn't going to do anything for the permanent marker. You know what's going to get that permanent marker off? Our beautiful EarthBrite, but we're going to do it without scratching the wood floor, because even though this has clay, so this clay is super fine. It has an abrasive quality to it, but it's an abrasive that will not scratch. That's the fineness of the clay. And the reason for that is EarthBrite was originally created for the jewelry industry, for actually polishing fine metal, for polishing things like sterling silver. So here's a before, here's an after. The copper, here's the before, here's the after. So something that's so fine that it actually polishes, shines, and protects silver. You can use it on your jewelry, you can use it on your watches, on your copper, on your, you know, inherited collectibles and things like that. You can even use, I mean, the same thing that you clean the sterling silver, you can clean your sneakers and your patio furniture and your boat and, you know, all of those kinds of things. And it's completely non-toxic, safe to use in the kitchen, in the stove, in the microwave, on the baby's high chair, on the granite, on the tile, completely non-toxic and natural. Smells great. Hope you guys get the lavender as well. It really is such a great value and such an incredible, incredible product.
Terry, Tony, we love you. Thank you so much. Great to see you as always.
Nice to see you too, Adam. Take care.
Thank you, Terry. If you would like the lavender, fewer than 300 now left. You've got to try this product. It's phenomenal. Remember, at under $20, it's the 66% more. I'm not kidding when I tell you this will last you well over a year. I mean, there's a lot of cleaner here. And look, this is just a small sampling of what you'll use it on. You can't not try it. You have to give it a go. I promise it's the favorite cleaner. Okay, thank you for your orders. I do want to let you know we've got some trivia, for our birthday month. We love asking questions. Let's throw a question at you right now. What year did HSN 2 launch? Yeah, there's an HSN 2. Did you know that? Is it 2009, 2010, 2011? Start guessing now, and I'll give you the correct answer right after this. Stay with me.
I'm on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful in a matter of a few minutes each day. That's why I created Dial 10. I want to give you beauty tools to create that feeling. My mission is to make you feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Before the break, I gave you a trivia question to celebrate our birthday month. The question was, in which year did HSN 2 launch? Was it 2009, 10, or 11, A, B, or C? What did you guess? Final answer. If you guessed B, 2010, you would be correct. Unbelievably, a decade ago since our sister channel, HSN 2. HSN 2 is where you find some great replays of some of the big shows here on HSN. Well, it's time for This Day Only. The entire team was excited about this for many, many reasons. While supplies last, and we expect them to be sold out by the morning, we have our graphite gray, our slate black, and our beautiful pearl white. Instantly, you'll see perhaps the most attractive, best looking air purifier that we feature on HSN. This day only price of $99.99. This is on the non-negotiables list. We've got to have an air purifier. We've got to. When we used to talk about air purifiers, we'd focus in on some of the original benefits, and that was odors and smells. We're going to get rid of them. An air purifier helps to get rid of the cooking smells, the pet smells, the tobacco smells. No more buying air fresheners, sprays, plug-ins, candles. This is a natural way to scrub the air and clean the air. Some of the other stories with regards an air purifier is, of course, going to be that if you struggle with allergies, this might not be a cure, but it's helping to remove some of those allergens from the air. So, hay fever season, pollen, right? With the itchy eyes, the sneeze, the sniffles, this helps to create a better environment at home. Today, of course, the story is wildly different, and we're very conscientious about the air that we're breathing, helping to clean the unseen, as we've been talking about, what's floating in the air. The easiest thing we always say is if you go to a restaurant and you order a glass of water, if the glass of water was dirty, you'd send it back. The air is dirty, but you can't see it. This is going to help clean the air. The government says, the EPA says, that the air inside of our homes is up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside of our homes. Today, more than ever, HSN has seen more sales in air purifiers than we have ever seen, because we're all taking this seriously. And we know that purifying the air in our home has got to be a good thing. That's why we're excited. To get a feature price like this is significant. I featured air purifiers virtually every week. I've never seen one this low a price, if that's any help to you. Gray, black, or white. We'll show you and share with you how it works. The last thing I'm gonna say is this. Of all the things we're gonna talk about, the primary reason why this will sell out is because it's a real HEPA filter. And real HEPA is the gold standard that commands the most amount of money. At $99, you don't normally find real HEPA, you find HEPA type products. The other thing that I think will be the icing on the cake is this is the rare beast, the rare animal that is a forever filter. Very rarely do you have real HEPA that lasts on and on and on without needing to be replaced. You buy this once, it has a forever filter, you'll spend no more money. Our dear friend, our home expert, Vonabelle Sherman is standing by, and Vonabelle, I know you are equally excited. This has all the features we're looking for, Vonabelle, for under $100.
That's an amazing price. And I can tell you that we have never had an air purifier at this price point for true HEPA and permanent HEPA filtration. So it is an incredible value. I even think maybe you have a filter, an air purifier at home, and you're like, well, it's almost time to change that filter. And if you go to see how much the new filter is, $50, $60, $70, why would you do that when you can invest in a lid pure unit that has permanent HEPA filtration where you will never buy another filter for the life of this unit? Now, this is going to capture 99.97 of all the particles in the air. And those are all smoke, those are dust mites, those are the allergens, tree, grass, weed, pollen. And right now we're in the season of all of those. And microns are sometimes hard for you guys to figure out. So let's give you an example. A piece of hair, one piece of hair is that 80 to 100 microns. And going down from that, we go to pollen, and then household dust, pet dander, and then smoke. Smoke is the tiniest particle. And maybe grandpa lives with you and he smokes and you love grandpa, but the smoke, not so much. You want to remove that from the air so that you're not breathing it. What happens is all of those particles are taken in 2 layers of filtration. Your first one is cocoa carbon. This is your pre-filter. This captures the big particles. If you have cats and dogs, you are going to see cat and dog hair on there. Capturing those big particles helps protect your HEPA filter, which is going to capture all of your allergens. And maybe like this month, you've been like, why are my eyes so itchy? And why am I waking up for a drink of water? Why am I always going, you know, your throat? You may indeed have allergies that you haven't considered. So this would be the perfect time with limited quantities to get an air purifier that is the top of the line because it's Live Pure, 6-year warranty, USA-based customer service, 2 layers of filtration that's going to make your air virtually 100% clean. Let's take a look at what this captures. So there's your cocoa carbon, which of the good, better, best is the best.
Yes.
We're going to capture big particles and odors and fur and dander and all of those things. And then we're going to go to the true HEPA. And this is permanent, no money pit here. That's so important. You will never spend another nickel. And we're going to get the allergens, tobacco, smoke, dander, dust mites, mold, spores. Now, mold is something different. I always like to clarify that because mold you might get on your wall, but that's not the spores that float in the air. Mold spores float in the air. You may need this if you, had a flood of some kind because mold spores can be in the air. But we're going to capture all of those things. And I need to point this out to you. Even if you don't get this, which you absolutely should, because it's an incredible value tonight. We have never, ever, not even on today's special, done this kind of unit for $100. We have a sealed gasket. I want you to go look. If you have an air purifier, go look at what you have. I will bet it's paper. Paper lets air bypass through and come out dirty. When you have a sealed gasket, which is rubberized, no air can bypass. All the air is forced through the 2 layers of filtration, so you're breathing fresh, clean air. Adam, you just can't beat that.
Well, it's that feeling, it's that sensation that you really enjoy every day when you wake up, when you're walking through the house, the living room, the bedroom, it's right there. We're very busy. It's been a busy night, but we're particularly busy on this, and I think it's a combination of reasons. I think it's the way it looks. I think it's the fact that it's real HEPA, and I certainly think it's the fact that this is a forever filter that doesn't need replacing. White is going to be the first to sell out, followed by the gray, and then followed by the black. You know, there's a lot to take away from this presentation, and even if you don't buy this from us tonight, please promise me that you'll at least make a mental note of this this HEPA story. If you ever go to buy an air purifier, please look for real HEPA. Don't let them fob you off with a HEPA-like product. You know, back in the day, that was good, but now the pricing, the technology, you've got to get real HEPA. It's the most effective, it's the most efficient, and I want to show you that in action. Here is our special demonstration. I'm going to turn this on. You're going to see the smoke inside the box just start to move around, and it's going to clean it, it's going to scrub it, it's going to absolutely take it all in and then pump it all the way back out, and it's going to be crystal clear, and it's doing it at an extraordinarily rapid pace. This is a machine that's not so big. It's a machine that's going to help cover that full main living room or in your bedroom, and as you can see there, it's as clean as a whistle. I mean, it looks fabulous, crystal clear. I want to give you an up-close look as well. On the gray, notice the wood panel effect that you've got at the top, right? So on the gray, it looks really high-end, very restoration-y. If we go to the black, you have a slightly deeper, darker, like a black, kind of like a black walnut, as it were. And then that lighter color on the white, it has a beautiful wooden effect at the top as well. So $99.99, 3 flex pay, and of course, the lowest price that we have done. We have presented a lot of air purifiers, folks. I probably present 2 or 3 per week at the moment because the demand is so great. You know, a lot of us, all of us, talking about, thinking about, listening, going outside, and we think about wearing face coverings and face masks to filter the air. But what are we doing for the inside of our home? What are we doing about the air inside of our house? What about, that's where we're spending more time than ever. So in the year 2020, there's never been a more important time to invest in an air purifier. Now, I'm talking to you like, you know, if I met you on the street and you said to me, I was at the dentist the other day, the lovely hygienist. I'd never met her before. My lady who normally does it, she was off that day, so another lady did it, and she was talking about HSN. She said, what should I buy? I said, Andrew Lessman, Debbie Meyer, all the good stuff. And I went into this whole thing about air purifiers because it's important. It's a product that today more than ever, you have to bring into your home. Now, the reason why most of us don't buy real HEPA is because it's too much money. At $300, not everybody wants to spend that. This is real HEPA at under 100, and Vonabell, it's a forever filter. As you said, it's not a changing of the filter every couple of months. You never need to spend another penny.
Yeah, I love that it's not a money pit because I'm a very practical woman and I don't want to keep spending $70 after I spend $100 on a unit, which is a great price, by the way. But I love having that. Now, what does that mean, though? So, and I love educating you about this because things I've learned. So because this is meant to last the life of the unit, that means 12 years. Not because this unit will die in 12 years, but because in 12 years, you'll probably want something new. So what do? All you do is vacuum this unit clean with your upholstery tool. That's all you do to keep it up. So make sure you do it once a month, but we do have a light on top that will show you. It's an indicator light. And what I love is it's not an indicator to go buy a new filter, to measure this, find out where I get it, what's the size, and then find out it's $60 or $70. No, when that light comes on, you will simply vacuum clean with your upholstery tool your true HEPA permanent filter. Right now, I wonder if you're spending just as much of this unit a year on sprays, trying to cover up smells and pet smells, and when you burn something, or you're burning candles. I would venture to guess that you're spending $100 a year on these things that cover but don't remove from the air. When you use an air purifier, you are removing 99.97% of all the particles and smells and everything that's in the air. It's going through 2 layers of filtration. And look at the size of this. On some units, they cheat. Like the filter will be like this big. This filter is truly the size of the unit, so that you are getting the biggest scope to pull in all of those allergens, the smoke and the dust. A nice side effect is you do less dusting when you have an air purifier because dust is pulled into the unit and it stays there. Everything that is pulled in stays and is absorbed by 2 layers of filtration. Now, room-wise, let's talk about that. So this does about 202 square feet. So this does a nice size room. I would say 10 by 20, 15 by 15. But as I always teach you, don't get stuck on a size. So if you have a little bigger room, instead of 5 times an hour, we'll scrub the air, it'll do it 4. Put it in a smaller room and it'll do it 6 or 7 times in an hour. But this unit, in that size room, that 10 by 20, 15 by 15, we're gonna scrub it 5 times an hour, every 12 minutes, 120 times a day. And literally just picture scrubbing the air, because that's exactly what it's doing. It's like washing your dishes 120 times, but we're washing your air clean. If you put this in a room and shut the door, Adam, you will not even have the same air in 1 hour. It will be totally exchanged and be 99.97% pure and clean, which is so important for our little ones. Maybe you have toddlers or grandchildren and you want them to breathe the best air possible, do that.
How wonderful
so Adam,
is that?
great product, huh?
Oh my gosh, Vonabelle, for all the things you just said, it really is. It's a game changer that's a noticeable difference. We certainly notice it because the odors are gone. Any odors of smell from cooking or from pets, animals, they're gone now. As Vonabelle said, without the use of sprays or air fresheners or plugins or candles. Allergy season is here and it's rife. You know, if you're struggling with the itchy eyes or the sniffles, this is gonna help to clean those allergens out of the air, so that's gotta be a good thing. If we stop there, this is a winner. But obviously with the situation that we find ourselves in, with the crazy year that it has been, we're all more sensitive, we're all more conscious about taking good care of ourselves and our loved ones, and making sure that the air that we're breathing is as clean as we can realistically make it is important to do. This offer is for all of us that love a great buy, and that is every one of us. I've not had a this day only on an air purifier in recent weeks. They've been in such strong demand, they've been selling out left, right, and center. As you would imagine, we're at under $100. Now, nobody's saying that you can't go find an air purifier for $100. You can. They're in every store in America. But finding a real HEPA air purifier with a forever filter at under 100, then that's harder to do. That's a lot harder to do. Certainly when you add in FlexPay and a 30-day money-back guarantee, that's why we're so proud tonight. The top line, top of the class, best in class, with no more money that you need to spend. I wanna show you this gray. It's now outselling the white and is fewer than 900 before it's sold out. This is the beautiful gray. Many folks, myself included, think that this is the best looking air purifier that we do. It's gorgeous. So there's the gray. If you want the gray, order it before you go to bed. This is gonna be the black. If you want the black, we're now into the final few hundred as well. So that's that beautiful black again with that black wood. And then at the top, at the far end rather, you got the white with the lighter color wood that's very clean and contemporary, more of a modern look to it. We're less now than 500 there. So for all of those reasons, it makes a lot of sense. The other thing as well, Vonabelle, if this is gonna go in the bedroom or in the living room, it doesn't disturb you. It's extremely quiet. We've got, I believe, all 3 of these on right now, and you can't hear anything.
Yeah, they worked hard, but it's important to know you have to move the air to clean the air. So truly, Live Pure has mastered cleaning the air, and to clean the air, to move the air, you know, there is always a certain level of noise, but these are super quiet. And of course, you can put it on low, medium, high, but you can also use a sleep mode, which is the lowest setting. It's so beautiful, and you get cleaning while you sleep. Now, this is great in the bedroom, and that is your first line of defense. It's where you sleep. It's where you get your restorative sleep. If you're not sleeping well, you wake up grumpy. You don't have a good day. So putting this in your bedroom is super important. And we keep talking about what's going on today, but you know, you want a product that, yeah, is good during this pandemic, but gives you long-lasting benefit, and this does that. This has a 6-year warranty and USA-based customer service. So if you have a problem or a question, you can call Live Pure and have that taken care of. So I don't want anybody to miss out on this, because this is that today only special, Adam, and we do have limited quantity.
Vonabelle, as always, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much, my love. We'll see you later.
Yes. Look forward to it.
Thank you, Vonabelle. Great presentation as always. Just to kind of put the icing on the cake to show you what Vonabelle's discussing there. We're cleaning the air. We're moving the air. We're cleaning the air. We're going to do it really quick. We're going to do it more effectively, more efficiently from the amazing Live Pure company. A 6-year warranty is included, which is very rarely heard of in the world of air purifiers. Normally a year to 2. This is 6 whole years. It's an important product for an important time, and I hope you invest in one. Even if it's not this one, please remember, always insist that it's real HEPA. Look closely at the fine print on the box. It might say HEPA-like or HEPA-type. it's got to be real HEPA. Thank you for your orders in the white, in the black, and also that beautiful gray. Take advantage of the savings that are there. The night is still young. We've got our today's special coming up. And actually, we're going to do a quick, fast-paced 2 items back to back. One item you've never seen before and the other that you're going to love. So stay with us, because the fun on HSN for our birthday month continues right after this.
Now more than ever, we all need a little extra fun. That's what birthdays are for. Come celebrate our 43rd birthday all month long. Cue to confetti, more deals, more special guests, more new products, more big events, daily surprises, and giveaways galore. 43 to be exact. Some things just get better with age. Find your fun all month long.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Birthdays were made for shopping. It's our birthday, but the gifts are for you.